Hello friends, it's Leslie, and I'm here to flip through a couple of journals that I've made. One I previously did a flip through of, but since now I'm planning to sell it, and I've swapped out a few things because some things were personal in it, and I was planning on keeping it. So that would be this one. And then I've also made this one, which for now I'm hanging on to. But that doesn't mean forever. Okay, so let's go through this one. Now it is, as I said, there is a video on this somewhere on YouTube. So it's made from, it's a soft cover. I'll show you. I can't remember what I used. I've made it quite a while ago. Just wraps around and it's attached with a little eyelet. And this is from Viv at Hen's Teeth. She does these wonderful slow stitches with these beautiful images. And if you open it like so, you can see I take out the tag. I use this gorgeous material. So, okay, that's that. And this is a tag that I made. And this little gal's out of an antique scrapbook. This is from the Paper Cameo. Most of the digitals, actually it's the other one I think that is mostly Paper Cameo. This just happens to be one of her tags. Not to say there isn't more in here. I know there's Sam Poole and possibly Ruby and Pearl as well. So you open it up. And this is the lovely lace pocket with this beautiful piece pinned on from, this little piece is from Lisa and Olive. And then you would flip the page and there's a little pocket with a copy of a perfume cologne tag that I have the original of, which is quite a bit larger than this. I reduced it down. And then this is just a ledger page. Make sure I'm in here. Got things set up a little differently. I can't really see what I'm doing. And there's a lace tuck up here with a French letter, which is probably a receipt. And this is a little, just a little swatch booklet, I guess, of different papers. Oh, it just slips in too. And over here, this is just, I've stencil paste on this scrap of packing paper. This is a little scrap from a scrapbook, Victorian scrapbook. And here's a receipt, a French receipt from 1911. And this is just a little, another swatch with different shoes and boots. And this is a copy of one of the wonderful French book cover. Over here, I made, this is a receipt that I folded up to make a pocket over here. And inside this little glassine envelope, you have another envelope and yet another one. You could decorate this tiny one really cute. I've done that before. I think that's the last one I have. And this is also from Lisa and Olive. And a journaling card. from an old scrapbook. Excuse me. But here's a little lace tuck with part of a Tim Holtz card. And some more stenciling with paste on this really old piece of probably book. No, it looks like, I think the rest of the receipt is further down the road here. A little piece of graph paper. And then here, actually that goes there. Tiny clip with this wonderful receipt. Which just clips back on, like so. And then you flip the page, and this is just a frame with the actual photograph, and then another little letter tucked in the side, like so. And this is a very old document. And this is a pocket made from a paper bag that was a gift with a lovely card that was made by my friend Dodie. Very old book page, all foxed. And this is from a copy that my mom had of a beautiful, very large advertisement for hats, French hats. And here. I have a little old Victorian scrap. It just clips over the top. Or it could be put somewhere else in the journal. And let's just fold it over. Copy the old photograph and another old receipt. It's a very gloomy day. It's raining. So I've got the light on. I hope it doesn't wash things out too much. And this is just a journaling card that's clipped on the side. And this is an antique scrap from an old scrapbook. And this just is folded over with some miscellaneous papers. Another journaling card. And this is folded over the page, so you can journal here. 1913. If you can see the whole thing. I think I had it like that. I'm not even sure. Did I have it over the top? Nope, it's too big that way. Okay. And I'll clip that in later. There's the rest of the hats. Another envelope with a journaling card sewn around the edges. Probably the rest of that receipt I was looking at. Little belly band with an old Valentine. Oh, no, sorry, it's a birthday greeting. Victorian birthday greeting. And here's just put in a nice piece of paper. And another terrific old receipt. Trying to see. 1904. old graph paper. This, oh, this is really old paper too, maybe it was that one, is a copy from a very old book that I have from 1808. Another old receipt, folded up to make a pocket. This darling card, which I think on the back here are some more hats. These are from Sampool. I forget who I got that idea from with the hats. And a little tuck with some handmade paper with fern inclusions, and a copy of a Victorian hand that I have, an advertising card, Victorian advertising card. The card is old, the hand is a copy. And you go here, this folds out with a gorgeous postcard, and then this just unwraps. You have this little swatchy thing with antique scrap. There you go. Just wraps around. And it just slides under here. You could clip it down, but I haven't done so. So that's that one. And it will go in my Etsy shop here in a few days or so, or sooner. Just depends. So that's that. And then I have this one. So this is also, this piece right here is by Viv from Hen's Teeth. And I originally was making this to put in my shop, but I loved this piece, and so that's why I decided to put the previous one in instead, because if I had to choose, I think I like this piece better, although there's elements about the other cover I like better, so I don't know. Anyway, here we go. So it's all stitched together with a feather stitch. I did not slow stitch it. I was being lazy, so the feather stitching is done on my machine. And I added this little Suffolk puff. And there's the back. Beautiful embroidery from a handkerchief. And then crepe paper ruffle. And this just wraps around, kind of like the other one, but I put an antique glass button on this one. So, and this has some ruffled sari silk along the edge. You open it up. And I didn't put anything, any pockets or anything here, because this paper is so beautiful. And it was gifted to me from a friend. And I loved this too. I feather stitched down here and then added a piece of lace. Most of these digitals are from the Paper Cameo. Then I've added a lace pocket here. And it's a fun old photo. And a little lace swatch. So actually there's two pieces of the crocheted lace across the top. And then you can put this over or leave it, whichever. And this is a lovely piece of embossed stationery I've had forever that I finally found a use for it. And then this is just an old book page, which I printed the lilac on. And this actually is, this is sewn on, and it's an old French postcard, New Year's postcard. And then this would have been in a postcard book, this frame, and it can come out. It lifts out really easily. And you can journal over here. And more stitching. And I added a touch of color up here. This is a pattern from a Peterson's Ladies book. It's the other side. And then wonderful pocket. I did add some actual lace here. And yeah, this was a gift, this card. So I would take it out because it's inscribed on the back if I ever sell it. And this came in something that I had got in the past that I just liked. And a nice old CDV photo from Manchester. And I put a little clip here because the pocket's pretty roomy and things want to fall out. Places to journal. There's another tuck here. Actually, I didn't put anything in. And this is just a little flip up journaling spot. The pretty piece of lace. And then I had a touch of color in her hair. Flowers there. And then back here is an old receipt. It might be a copy, I can't remember. And slides in there. And another one of those perfume labels, which is quite a bit reduced. I should show you how big they are, since I have it handy. Yeah, it's actually inside, but you can see it's pretty large. And it's inside of one of those bags, so to protect it. So I can get it out. Without taking a ton of time, making you wait. There it goes. Gosh, it's really stuck down. There it goes, out the other side. I'm just making it difficult. But you can see how large it is. And of course it didn't copy the gold very well. But it's a calendar on the back. From 1884. So I have two of these. But so I just reduced it down. This one I didn't copy the back of, but I have done that before. So there's room for more in this pocket. Old book page, some old lined paper, some nice Japanese handmade paper. Another lace tuck up here with, this was actually a card, which was a tad bigger as well, that I copied. It's really pretty, I think. I don't know if it was, yeah, it was a Valentine's Day card. And then there's a pocket up here. Victorian card. And then the other one, let's flip it over, you can see the one over here. I put it in this way. Another, I think this is a sewing machine, for an ad for a sewing machine. And then another old Victorian card. And this is lovely, this was a gift. Gift with purchase. And one of her lovely fan, Nicola's lovely fan pockets. I thought she went. Another Victorian card. Slide it there. And this little bird was sent with something else I purchased. And over here, a lot of gifty things in here that I didn't make myself, which is why I'm keeping it. A journaling card, a couple of them. Although I have used this for a pattern for pockets. This is a treated napkin. You can go to Sharon Hurst's channel, YouTube channel, if you want to learn how to do that. Here's the rest of that Peterson's magazine. Or another one. This might be a different one. It's paper made with inclusions. And this just clips on, this little photo. The same on this side. This actually was a book page pocket thing. But when I sewed it in, the paper was so fragile that it tore apart. So I had to come up with some other way to attach it. This is an old French book page. This is the center. And I have two, I love these, two journaling cards. I guess it'd be kind of hard to journal on it, but you could cover this with plain paper if you wanted to do that. So they slip in here. And then this opens to this really lovely print from an old book, old art book. And then these are tied, just tied on little doodads. This is from that French book. Here's the rest of that envelope. You can see the book page here. So there's a sweet Victorian card there. And then over here, these are both Victorian too. Probably from the same scrapbook. And this is a part of an old Valentine. It's just the inside. And then this is another sweet from a scrapbook, card from a scrapbook. I don't know if that's, I think that's printed on tracing paper. More of that Peterson's magazine napkin. And this is a card that my lovely friend Jody made. And there's just a tuck with pretty Victorian card. This is a Victorian scrap, and then in here I have that hand again, only smaller, and a lovely calling card. Tuck in that little fan. And then library card pocket. This was like you could the digital for it was free from I think Monarch Papers. She did a little tutorial on how to make this. Watercolor or journal. And then this I think was from, it might have been from Sam Poole when I bought something. Lovely card. And pocket made out of a glassine envelope, which is really lovely. And then this is from an old scrapbook. Or Peterson's. Obviously it's from the Autumn Rose collection from Paper Cameo. Another one of her pockets with a beautiful Christmas remembrance card from a scrapbook. And then that old book page, and I copied the roses on the other side. And this is the rest of that stationery. Lastly, another fan pocket, which I love those. A beautiful postcard, unused or unsigned, and a lovely old photo, and then this old card I made with an actual photo. This looks like it should be a tuck, and it's not. So, and it has a little flower. So that is that one. And I kind of made it for myself. I wasn't sure which one I would keep, but I actually like her. She kind of goes with some of my other stuff. So anyway, that was just a fun flip through, and I hope you enjoyed it. And thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you soon. Bye.